Welcome to the Horse Talk Show.
You never heard of a talking horse?
With your host, Louisa Barton.
I want to be a famous rider. I should like to race.
Presented by Peterson and Smith Equine Hospital.
Truth is, I help horses with people problems.
Now here's the Brit on the bit, Louisa Barton.
Yeah, baby.
The Larson family has been farming hay in Idaho for generations with a mission to always provide high-quality hay products at a fair and reasonable price. Larson Hay loves to meet new customers while always honoring the ones they already have. Find Larson Hay on the web at larsonhay.com, like them on Facebook, and definitely visit one of their locations. Larson Hay, Idaho's finest alfalfa, and our television broadcast sponsor.
Thank you for joining us on the Horse Talk Show, this final show of the year, presented by Peterson and Smith Equine Hospital and Complete Care. Thank you to Larson Farms, our broadcast sponsor, Idaho's finest alfalfa. This is a little unorthodox. I'm a little out of practice, but we thought we'd try it rather than do a best of for the final show of 2021. So here we are in the studio with our friends. We're going to actually have a feast prepared by Florence and the Travelers, catered to the show, so we get to try some of their delicious food on air. And there's their brilliant logo. I love that, designed by Loco Graphics. I think that's wonderful. Travelers, deliberately, by the way, spelt with 2 L's, the British way. Quite proper.
Goodness.
Yeah, so we're going to have food appearing, and we're actually going to probably gross you out and chew during the show. Just letting you know. I don't have my actual personal mic turned on, so hopefully you won't hear me chewing too much. We're going to have Dr. Chaot on in the second segment. We're going to chat to him a little bit about maybe some funny veterinary Christmas holiday stories, like, you know, getting that call out at middle of the night and New Year's Eve, how awful. And because the anticlimax of Christmas is so depressing for so many people, we went ahead and attired ourselves in Christmas Santa outfits so you wouldn't feel such an anticlimax. And yes, Alan Davies here with Equine Therapy International is actually quite a serious businessman who's got the best treadmill in the country, maybe in the world, probably in the world. Very, very kindly got a Santa suit for us so that we could feel Christmassy.
It happened too quick this year. We're going to keep Christmas alive.
That's right. And then Brad Bolen flew all the way from Texas to be on the show. Actually, that's kind of a fib. He was coming, but he made a special trip over from WEC, where he's staying, to be with us this evening. Brad, thank you.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
And Brad is with Lip Chip LLC, which is some of the most incredible technology I got to see in action. And later on the show, we have a segment you can watch and listen to, and it's going to really interest you because there's so many incredible benefits to the Lip Chip LLC service. So we're all going to be Googling it like mad and checking it out. Appetizers are arriving, courtesy of Florence and the Travelers. It's working like clockwork.
Where are they?
I love it when a plan comes together. I'm going to whip around here really quick and have everyone introduce themselves to you first, and then we have some announcements for you. Let's start over here.
I'm Gail Rice, and I'm the breeder of Medina Spirit, small breeder in Florida.
Yeah, she only bred 2 that year, and it's pretty good having a Derby winner. It's not too shabby, and second in the Breeders' Cups, not too shabby.
Too shabby.
And I'm Jody Everton. I'm Louisa's partner in crime here and riding instructor at Ocala Stirrups and Chestnuthill Arabians.
And starting an equine industry school next year.
And starting an equine industry school.
Which is super exciting.
Yeah, we're very excited.
Brad, of course, you already met. And Alan Davies from Equine Therapy International.
Tonight, Santa.
Tonight, Santa Claus. That's right, the real deal. And of course, we've shared with you, and we'll be sharing with you later in the show, the treadmill video, which is so impressive. All other treadmills now just don't look the way they used to look to be. So, very impressive. But let's do announcements because we have some great events coming up. And we're going to put those up. If you are watching on the television or on Facebook, you'll be able to see these as they appear. This is the call-in show, of course. 352-304-1408 if you would like to call in and make a comment about the show, or tell us a short, funny story, or just share something with us from 2021, or even tell us something that you have as a resolution for 2022. I have quite a few of those. Air show jumping is coming up. It's going to be, of course, at the Florida Horse Park, 2 weekends in January. I'm always very excited to have this boutique show back that's in its 3rd year and actually started right kind of in the middle of the COVID pandemic. And Bill Worthington has managed to keep that going and grow that. And it is such an incredible event. We love it. And of course, we love the Florida Horse Park. And Gigi just told me that Bill finally proposed.
That's all. Oh.
Congratulations, Bill. And
Yes,
I'm very excited for you. Best of America by Horseback is coming here for the weekend of Valentine's Day. The #1 trail riding show on television. It's been on TV for 15 years. It's on RFD TV. And we have been helping them here at the CEP to organize all of that and bring them here for 2 really, really nice rides over that weekend, plus a Friday night camp out and sing-along with Del Shields, who's the host of the show. And there'll also be a Cowboy Valentine's Day ball on the Saturday night, which is the 12th, and you can sign up for that and for the ride through Best of America by Horseback or by calling the number on this flyer. You can reach out to them also on social media. Should be a lot of fun. The whole thing will be televised. Don't forget that we have horsemanship classes available at our new equine industry school here in the horse capital at Chestnuthill Arabians, starting in 2022. We're very excited about that. The schools are helping us and working with us on promoting this, and we'll be promoting this through the Equine Industry Expo on March 9th as well. We're very excited to have a place we can send kids out of high school to learn a trade, because there are so many jobs here in the horse world. Do I have any more? Oh yes, after Christmas, after we've eaten some of this, by the way, from Florence and the Travellers, you might want to go and get rid of some of the after Christmas pudge. Nirvana is going, the spirit, yes, spirit. In the true spirit of Christmas, Nirvana Medical Spa has their True Body Ask the Experts event coming up in January, and you'll be able to go and actually talk to people, and they're going to have some special discounts and things as well, and some giveaways. So definitely worth checking out Nirvana Medical Spa and see if you can get rid of the Christmas spirit. Right? Well done. Yes. So if you were wondering what this is, it's a disappointment. I can't lie, because I've had Christmas crackers all my life, and the inventor of the Christmas cracker invented it around a crackling fire. It was supposed to crackle and have a little bit of smoke when you pulled it, and it was an amazing smell. And then inside was a crown, a very funny British joke, and some sort of toy. But this year I received crackers that don't crackle or pop or anything. And they even say on the box, no pop.
No pop.
Yes, and some of them don't even have a prize in them. Oh, I was the winner. See what I mean?
You
and
always
no
win.
crown.
I've yet to win.
No crown. No crown.
Nothing but a joke.
No.
Oh,
No
those are
crown.
bad. Those are really bad.
That's really bad.
At
And
least
the
it was a
joke.
toy in the other ones.
Yes. What do you get when you combine a Christmas tree with an iPad?
Christmas tree and an iPad.
Yes.
Tell us.
A pineapple.
Oh my goodness.
I know, that's even not a good
Come
joke.
on, girl, let's see if we can hurt that.
No present in the cracker. Oh, that was a good one. Okay.
Is that how you open them?
Oh yeah. This is
Oh,
the
okay.
tradition.
So I'm about to try the first.
I never won.
A face mask.
You did
so we
get
can
a prize
sleep.
in
No, you
yours.
can sleep.
It must
Oh, I
be
got
every
stickers.
other. Every
You get
other.
tattoos?
Stickers?
There's
Oh,
Oh, you got
temporary
tattoos.
tattoos.
So are we all going to
My
bite
nap that I
into
never
our
take.
appetizer and
What
decide
is
on?
our appetizer?
Actually, I was going to.
This one's going to come to you.
Oh, okay, here we go. Ready?
Mm.
Oh, there you go.
Mm.
It smells delicious. What are we smelling here?
Do we know?
Applesauce.
We do. Oh, 1 minute. Oh my goodness. the timer already. So we're going to go to break. I can't eat while I'm talking. It's so terrible. We're going to go to break. We're going to come right back on the Horse Talk Show, and we're going to call Dr. Adam Kayott, and we're going to chat to him about a recent problem I had with my miniature horse, and also see if he has any good funny stories for us. So stay with us on the Horse Talk Show.
You
We'll be right back.
change.
With over 70 years of collective experience in the horse industry, Lip Chip was built with integrity by horsemen for horsemen. Introducing the Chip Link system, powered by Lip Chip, where a 15-digit unique ID becomes a key to unlock not only identity, but also health paperwork, owner information, and even photos of each horse. So simple, even a child can do it. The future is here. The future is Lip Chip.
This show is brought to you in part by DAC Vitamins and Minerals of Florida. All horses need a solid immune system, excellent joint support, a healthy gut, and DAC has all the vitamins and minerals they need with the NASC stamp of approval. So like them on Facebook now, or go to feeddac.com. DAC, it makes a world of difference.
Enhance your horse's performance, fitness, strength, and rehabilitation with state-of-the-art equipment. ETI treadmills offer the finest European engineering, the highest quality filtration, and no chemicals are required. Follow Equine Therapy International on social media or at equinetherapyint.com. Equine Therapy International provides technologically advanced therapy for horses worldwide.
Hi, this is Hall of Fame jockey Mike Smith. You're listening to the Horse Talk Show.
Back on the second segment of the very unorthodox Horse Talk Show this week, presented by Peterson & Smith Equine Hospital and Complete Care. Thank you to Larson Farms, our broadcast sponsor, Idaho's finest alfalfa. We aren't in the studio. We're actually in the conference room next to the studio, so sound may not be as perfect as usual. However, we decided to have a little bit of a get-together and celebrate
2021, or really celebrate the end of it, because it's certainly been a trying year for a lot of people, and look forward to 2022. And we thought we'd have a nice little party with some top people from the horse industry. We have Dani Moguel, who has joined us. Dani Moguel is a 5-star eventer. She is the only female who has ever competed for her country in equestrian sport, and she is brilliant. She's been on the show with us before, and we love her to pieces, so we wanted her to come back and celebrate with us. We have Gail Rice, who's a very good friend of mine and neighbor, also the breeder of Medina Spirit. She's a small breeder, very successful, won lots of awards for really her incredible efforts with a very small breeding farm to have the success that she has had. We have Jody Everton here, who is from Chestnuthill Arabians and the Ocala Stirrups program, teaching our young ones how to ride and horsemanship skills. Soon to be opening the Equine Industry School here in the horse capital at Chestnut Hills. We have Brad Bolen here, who is the president of Lip Chip LLC, which is brilliant technology that I think is going to end a lot of real serious health outbreaks that we see at some of the large show facilities and racetracks, as well as help you track your horse's health in a more efficient manner and keep your horse safe with a better microchip that doesn't slip around, that is actually injected into the lip, and we're going to hear a little bit more about that later on. And then we have Santa over here, who is the president of Equine Therapy International. Incredible treadmill, wonderful technology. We've seen it in action in Aiken. We hope to see it in action here in Ocala soon. And then on the phone, we have the one and only Dr. Adam Kale. By the time I've introduced everyone, you'll be good to go, Dr. Kale.
Sweet.
So, have you got any good holiday stories for us?
That you can tell on air?
That you can tell on air. Thank you for adding that, Alan. Yes. Anything you can tell on air.
Yeah, nothing good that I can tell on air. No, not really, unfortunately. I mean, it's funny because this holiday was rough for one of my clients, so that's nothing good. She had a mare abort. So that's not good.
No, that's sad.
And years ago, when I was a young buck, I just remember we had an awful colic.
Not over the holidays. So I'm going to ask you some advice about my miniature horse. Jordan came out, I guess it was about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago. Is that about right? And no, 2 weeks, not about that. Yeah, maybe. I noticed that he was lying down, which is not common for him. He's very little, like the size of a large German Shepherd, and he doesn't lie down a lot. And I rarely see it. So I saw him lie down, I think 3 times that day, and he kept parking out with his back legs, dropping his sheath, but not urinating. So I was concerned, gave him some Banamine, watched him. He did it several more times. So I called Peterson and Smith, and they sent Jordan out. And her first thought, which I 100% understand why she thought potentially it could be a colic or an impaction, because if there was inflammation in the colon and the intestines, which had puffed up and might be pushing his sheath down, making him feel like he needed to go to the bathroom, but he really didn't. But I said to her, there's something hard in the end of it, because I had already examined it.
She already palpated it.
Yes, I went right to it. Yes, I did. Well, I felt that since he was dropping it, yes. So, yes.
If they're dropping it, they want you to look at it.
Exactly. That's the way it works. Yes. So she examined it and said, yes, there's a stone. So sedated him a little bit, made him feel a bit better, gave him a bit more Banamine, and she managed to break it down a little bit into pieces and get it out very carefully, of course, because you can rupture if not, and very carefully. And she said, I hope there aren't any more. And he urinated for oh my gosh, minutes. I mean, non-stop. Yeah, and then it might stop for a second, and then he urinate again. It was that was backed up. So I didn't know until this happened how difficult it is to catch a horse
urinating. So for days, I was, as we would say in England, willy watching, sitting out there, just willy watching, waiting and hoping. And horses...
Were you trying to catch urine, or were you just trying to see him pee?
I was just trying to see if hoping he didn't have another, because she said it's possible if he had one, he could have another. And so Alan went out on a detective mission for me while I was at work one day and observed a patch that appeared to be urine, and it looked like it came of the male variety. Yeah. So he said, I think he did. So he hasn't been doing any more of the parking out. However, here's the difficulty that I think people must have. Who knows how long he felt bad before he started doing the parking out and straining, meaning, you know, should I be trying to get ahead of that and keep an eye on him urinating and hope to see that he does and that it's normal so I can stop worrying. And horses, once they get normal after a colic and start pooping again, poop more often than they urinate.
Oh, yeah.
So catching one urinating is like you've just got to watch them 24 hours a day. So yeah, not easy.
In a stall, it's hard.
Yes.
Because then you can't see the wet spots. So.
Exactly. So there's a challenge. Yes.
Generally, I would say he probably wasn't peeing for probably close to 24 hours. Probably that's probably probably close if he had that much, you know. And I would think that that's when they could start feeling uncomfortable. But I don't know. I really don't know the hour point. But I would think even some of them could feel a little bit uncomfortable. 12-hour mark, you know, if they need to pee. And most horses will pee at least a couple times a day. So, you know. Depending on how much water they're drinking.
Yeah.
And that sort of thing. So yeah, there's no real trick to trying to figure that out unless you put them in a stall and count piles, you know.
Yes, it's true.
Or wet areas, but
now typically when you've seen this, have you seen horses have more than one normally, or have you seen it like a one and done deal and that's it?
Well, so they can develop stones in the urethra. You might have had a urethral stone. They can have a bladder stone. It's obviously kidney stone that then travel to the bladder. I haven't had too many of these, thankfully. They generally happen in older horses and males. Females generally can pass them relatively easily because their urethra is much larger, so they don't have to worry about that as much. But generally they have multiple ones. That's generally the case. And it's actually pretty uncommon for them to actually go into the urethra, like make it all the way. It can obviously happen, but most of the time they just kind of rattle around in their bladder and, you know, and can cause some irritation. And most of the time what you notice is kind of hemorrhagic color, bloody colored urine. And you'll see that, and, you know, you try to deal with those, but they can be, you know, most of them end up having to be surgically removed if you're worried about it like that.
Yes,
but,
very challenging, big concern. Dr. K, we only have about 40 seconds left, so I just wanted to say thank you so much this year for your input on the show. It's been absolutely priceless, and we love having that interaction, and we've learned such a lot, and it's been a load of fun. So we want to wish you a very happy 2022.
Thank you very much. I always appreciate being on the show.
Thank you. Dr. Cat, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. We'll be back in just a few minutes on the Horse Talk Show. Stay with us. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Peterson & Smith Equine Hospital and Complete Care, and Larson Hay, our broadcast and television sponsor, plus supporting sponsors, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, Seminole Feed Stores, Piranha, TT Distributors, and the Hilton Garden Inn, downtown Louisville. Peterson & Smith Equine Hospital and Complete Care seeks to be a leading international veterinary practice that provides state-of-the-art veterinary care to their patients while fostering professional relationships with their clients that stand the test of time. For 24/7 and the best in equine care, check out Peterson & Smith at petersonsmith.com or like them on Facebook now for more information.
This show is brought to you in part by Seminole Feed Stores, family owned since 1934. Manufacturing fixed formula horse feeds with mindful monitoring and quality ingredients right here in Ocala in an all-natural, non-medicated feed mill. Seminole Feed, simply the world's best and safest feed. Like them on Facebook now or find them at SeminoleFeed.com.
Horses. Piranha! Oh no! Oh, the humanity! Oh, piranha.
Hi, this is Hall of Fame jockey Mike Smith. You're listening to the Horse Talk Show.
Back on the third segment of the Horse Talk Show, presented by Peterson & Smith Equine Hospital in Complete Care. Thank you to Larson Farms, our broadcast sponsor, Idaho's finest alfalfa. I'm Louisa Barton. Special show this week. We decided to have an end-of-the-year party and let people just call in. So we have Dani Moguel here, 5-star eventer. We have Gail Rice, breeder of Medina Spirit, a very good friend of mine. We have Jody here from Chestnuthill Arabians in the Ocala Stirrups program and the new equine industry. Not yet, it's too good to take away.
We're all wondering what it is.
Yeah, it's really good. Can you tell us what it is?
A puff pastry filled with goat cheese and topped with sauteed onions and a pear.
Lovely, and I bet the pastry's homemade, isn't it? I'm sure.
I'm not sure.
Florence and the Travelers, it's from scratch, you can tell. And then we have Brad Bolen here from Lip Chip LLC. And then we have Alan Santa from Equine Therapy International, keeping you from the North Pole, keeping you in the Christmas spirit. And then joining us, we got a call on the break. So who is the mystery caller?
Hello.
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 Am I live?
You are.
Oh, that's so much fun. I have a question.
Yes.
Do I have to have pants on to be on air?
Well.
Over the phone?
Yeah, over the phone you're probably fine. We're not on video caller. We do have video caller available, but we won't do that.
Okay. Well, hang on. Let me put on the Okay, hang on.
Hang on.
Okay, now I gotta zip up. Okay. Okay, I'm ready now.
So we knew there were some potential pitfalls in having a live call-in show, but you know we've never done it before, and so we thought it was worth a shot.
Oh. Yes. I need your advice.
Oh, okay.
So
on your horses, I take it. This is on your horses.
I love sports.
Good.
And I go to football games, and I love yelling and saying "Go team."
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay?
Oh, it sounds good.
But the problem is I keep yelling and I keep yelling, and then I get hoarse. Can you tell me how to fix that? Because this is the horse talk show.
Whoever that is on the naughty list.
You just made Santa's naughty list. That's quite a place to be, by the way.
I'm getting a little hoarse right now.
You're a little horse?
I'm a little horse. I'm not a little horse like you can pet, but my throat is a little hoarse. It's a cute little neck. I do shave every day, but it doesn't help my hoarseness. So, what advice do you have so I don't get so hoarse?
I don't think there's any hope. I don't think there's any hope.
You gotta stop yelling or talking.
Try going to horse events instead.
So don't yell at the games anymore?
Yes, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Thank you very much for calling in, though, and thank you for being a loyal listener.
Oh, I love the show. I always watch it or listen with pants on most of the time,
That's
but
good.
it was really hot today.
That's really.
Well, thanks.
Thank you for being you.
Oh, thank you for sharing your predicament, and we'll hope that in 2022 you're not nearly as hoarse.
Yeah, I don't horse around at all, really.
Well, anyway, Happy New Year. We're on to the second course from Florence and the Travelers, so take care of yourself.
Okay, thank you, goodbye.
Bye. God. Wow. That's what happens when you have live call-in.
That went well.
Yes. So we're going to start. I'm going to keep the phone here in case we get any other interesting listeners. Share with us any great stories. But what we're going to do is we're going to go around the room. We're going to start over with Dani, our 5-star eventer. And we're going to go around the room and kind of give us a little recap of what 2021 meant to you and what you have on either your New Year's resolution list, which mine is really long, or just maybe a bucket list that you have for 2022. So Dani, tell us, you're a 5-star eventer, very successful. You train a lot of students as well. Wonderful person that we love and beautiful. So share with us kind of what 2021, what it meant to you, what happened in your horse-related competitions or activities, and then kind of looking forward what you have to look forward to. Wow, this looks amazing.
Well, I think the main thing for me this year was that we moved to Ocala.
We love that.
Yes. We were in Tryon, North Carolina, and we don't like cold weather, like in the North Pole. Not at all.
Yes.
Sorry. So we decided to make the move here to the horse capital of the world.
And you love it?
I love it. I get to meet nice people like you.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So that was a big deal this year for you.
Pretty much the big deal. I mean, I have two nice horses that I'm trying to qualify for the Pan American Games, and one that is qualified for the World Equestrian Games in Rome next year.
Wow.
So
can we go?
Yes.
You know.
I've got a passport.
Of course I do.
Okay.
I'm actually going to have an American. And He's got the sleigh. Who needs a passport?
Passports on a
Okay.
That's definitely a lip chip conversation. No, for sure.
So that's my goal for next year, obviously, to have more students and more horses in Ocala, and try to go to Rome and represent Mexico.
Amazing. Incredible. Well done. Congratulations. Those are like big accomplishments, I know, right?
Oh my goodness. Rome.
Yeah.
You got some pretty big accomplishments yourself. Let's hear about it.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Come on, let's tell
Just
about
a bit. The highlight of my year was the Kentucky Derby.
I bet that's right.
Oh my goodness.
To Kentucky.
Yes.
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 Kentucky bourbon, right? You can't match that for the world.
No.
I mean, that is, this whole year has been amazing for me. And the ride this horse took us on.
Oh my gosh, you're not kidding.
Yes.
And his owner, Marzadan, getting to meet him. And
The owner is precious.
yes, he is.
And he's a believer.
He's a great guy.
And we connected, and Medina Spirit, the horse's name, I mean, everything. Horse is in heaven right now, and we know that.
It's
We know
real
that.
sad to have lost him, but like you said,
But
what a ride.
I'm so thankful for the year I've had, and even the year before was awesome. So I was like, how much better can it get? And God goes, watch this. I go to the Derby, and I'm just sitting there going, yeah, you know, my horse is in the Derby, but nobody's betting on him. He's a long shot, whatever, and he's in front. He breaks in front, and he's still in front. And I was cheering for my son-in-law because he was riding in the race. I was with my daughter and my grandkids.
Her son-in-law is Jose Ortiz.
Yeah.
So he is
Very
there riding like.
fine rider.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the best.
Yeah.
So his
Yeah.
horse is in the middle of the pack, and my daughter's watching him, and I'm watching my horse, and he's in the front. And my daughter goes, "Where's your horse?" I said, "He's in front."
Grandma's in trouble.
In front. And I'm standing up on a chair, you know, with the phone, videotaping the whole thing.
And then at the Breeders' Cup, running second to Nick's Go.
We were on the rail. I just listened to my video. I hadn't listened to my video and the commentary of mine and the rider that was right behind me and Jimmy on this side. It was
amazing. Hold that thought, Gail. Yes. We have to go to break. We got the wrap up, but we'll be right back on the second half of the Horse Talk Show. Stay with us. That's it.
It does go quick.
No, it does. Equestrians, it's time to take care of yourself as well as you do your horse. So get down to Pulse Center of Ocala. The PEMF wave is safe, and it's a therapy that charges your cells and allows them to function at their fullest capacity, so you heal much faster. Check them out at pulsecenterfl.com now and tell them you heard about it on the Horse Talk Show for a free demo. World-class equine rehab promoting faster recovery is available at the Equine Performance Center Ocala. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy, an underwater treadmill, a saltwater spa, an aquapacer, MagnaWave, a vibration plate, swimming pool, massage and laser therapies. With post-surgical care, memberships, packages and BOGOs, EPC delivers a rejuvenated horse through proven and innovative rehab. Like Equine Performance Center now on Facebook and find them on the web at epcrehab.com. The Larson family has been farming hay in Idaho for generations with a mission to always provide high-quality hay products at a fair and reasonable price. Larson Hay loves to meet new customers while always honoring the ones they already have. Find Larson Hay on the web at larsonhay.com, like them on Facebook, and definitely visit one of their locations. Larson Hay, Idaho's finest alfalfa, and our television broadcast sponsor.
Welcome back to the Horse Talk Show.
You never heard of a talking horse? Well, listen to this.
With your host, Louisa Barton.
What does it feel like to be in love with a horse?
Presented by Palm Chevrolet, your hometown Chevy experience.
Back in the saddle again.
Now, here's your pretty Louisa Barton.
You're fab. You're switched on. You're a bit of all right. Yes. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Oh, mouthful. Santa's got a mouthful. Welcome back to the second half of the Horse Talk Show, presented by Palm Chevrolet, your hometown Chevy experience. Thank you to Larson Farms, our broadcast sponsor, Idaho's finest alfalfa. Louisa Barton here in the studio with my friends. We are having an end-of-the-year party instead of our usual best of the best that we do during the holidays. We decided this would be fun. Florence and the Travelers has catered us a very nice delicacy this evening. It's absolutely delicious. And we're on our second course here, and it's scrumptious. I'm going to have them tell me what it is in a minute because I can't remember. But everything they make is homemade from scratch and absolutely delicious. And here in the studio, I have Dani Moguel, 5-star eventer. I have Gail Rice, the breeder of Medina Spirit, who won the Kentucky Derby this year. I have Jody Everton from Chestnuthill Arabians and the Ocala Stirrups program, where we're opening an equine industry school. I have Brad Bolen from Lip Chip LLC with the technology for the future for our horses, for sure, to keep them safe and to reduce the health threats that we have concerns of both at racetracks and jumping and eventing and anywhere we have a lot of horses all in the same place. We have a lot of concerns, and Brad kind of has the solution here, so we're excited about that. And then we have the best treadmill. Santa came up with it because instead of a sleigh, he rides in a treadmill. Equine Therapy International. And then on the phone, Shelley Page and her husband Travis have joined us from Aiken, South Carolina, and called in to chat. Shelley, it's lovely to have you with us.
It's great to be with you guys. It sounds like you have so much going on, and Ocala is just hopping.
It certainly is indeed, and it's about to get super busy in January. I was going down 441 yesterday, and it looked like a parking lot. And I thought, oh my gosh. So 75 is unreal, yeah. So certainly a busy time. But Shelley, tell us something. You're so involved in so many different parts of the horse world, and you're kind of our go-to for everything horse. Dani will agree with me that it doesn't get much better than you and Travis. What a team! And your front porch is quite something. Yes. Oh, and by the way, I have something funny for her. Yes. Yeah. What happens on the porch stays on the porch unless there's shaving cream involved.
Well, that wasn't on the porch. That was in the front yard.
You're right. You're right.
Yes, parking lot.
Yes, the parking lot. Yes. So tell us something about 2021 that was a big deal for you, or a meaningful time, or something really big that happened in your life, bad or good. Share that with us from this year.
I think coming into 2021, just the world opening back up after COVID, and we did run a big 4-star long in November of 2020 to help get the horses qualified for Tokyo. They had to have a 4-star long in order to qualify for Tokyo. So running that in November of 2020, and then coming into 2021, trying to run the competitions with the COVID restrictions, and was challenging for everyone. I think the competitors, the trainers, all, and the grooms, everyone really cowboyed up and helped follow the guidelines for the most part. Travis can talk to you about the back of house side of the competition, but as far as the organizing side, it was just getting things up and running and trying to get the horses and riders qualified to go to Tokyo. And I was quite honored to be asked to work in Tokyo. I was a technical official and did go over and helped run the eventing portion of that. And the U.S. did okay. We still didn't medal, but it seems like they're getting their ducks more in a row and their program's getting tighter. So I do think we'll see better things from them in the future. And then I did a new event in October. It was sort of a year of new things. Tokyo was new. I ran a 1, 2, 3, 4-star short and horse trials at a new venue in Mayaca City, which is just outside Sarasota, called Terra Nova Equestrian Center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was the event at Terra Nova, and it was a fabulous first event for that facility. The owners, the Herrigs, must just be thrilled with what they have going. I know this year they have a lot of split rock jumper shows going on, and they're going to be something to keep your eye on for the future. They have big plans, and it's an amazing facility. Also, another first for myself, and it will be a first for Travis going into 2022, is working at the World Equestrian Center. So we are now splitting our time between Aiken and Ocala, which is great. I get to see my wonderful friends that I know in Ocala, and my kids are there.
Yeah, neighbors. Santa just happens to be a neighbor. Yes.
Walking neighbors.
Walking neighbors.
Golf karting.
Golf karting, yes. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
The World Equestrian Center for me has been, I've learned a whole different side of the competition. It's more administrative side of it, and I work for Vinnie Card, and
you met last night.
Show jumping, and it's been a great experience. So it was a struggle. It was amazing. It was full of firsts. It was exhausting and exciting, exhilarating all in one. So here we go to 2022.
Yes, and it can only get better.
Yes.
Supposed to follow that.
Better and I know.
No pressure there.
No pressure there. How can you follow that up?
Hi, I'm Santa.
I know, Shelley. That's hard to follow up. That's pretty exciting stuff. And
yeah, it was exciting. And Travis can tell you he's on the inside of the competition. I'm sort of on the outside of it, running it. So he can give you his perspective from being a steward in the jumpers and the eventing.
Incredible. What a family with accomplishments.
No kidding.
I know, right? We're just trying to steal them from Aiken on a more permanent basis.
Oh, man.
Dual citizenships.
Yes, we'll have dual citizenship.
There you go.
And if they become sister cities, which would be amazing, then that would be like the perfect caveat.
Wouldn't it? We are working on that. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We're excited about that. We enjoyed our trip take, and it was quite an experience and wonderful people. Yeah, exhilarating. Yes, it was indeed. Well, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. And Travis, next time you're here in Ocala, can I trap you in the studio with me for a show?
Be happy to.
Would you do that? I would love that.
Of course.
We would love to hear the inside scoop. It would be a real learning experience for everyone. It'd be very interesting. We'd love that.
It's really much more boring than you would think.
Nothing, Travis, is boring or dull around you.
Louisa, what might be really fun when you do have Travis in, since he is an FEI steward, is to do an interactive call where riders could call in and ask him questions.
That would be perfect. Oh my goodness. Something like this. Yeah. Okay, my other line is ringing. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you both.
Thanks so much.
Love you guys. Yes. Cheerio. Bye. This is Louisa.
Hi, Louisa. This is Mary Phelps.
Hi, Mary Phelps. How are you?
Good. Am I calling the right number?
You are calling the right number. Mary Phelps. So, does everybody know who Mary Phelps is? You know who Mary Phelps is? Mary Phelps is one of our super famous people in Ocala. She is a top driver. Oh my gosh, we have 1 minute. She's a top driver. Her ponies are Breyer horses, the Flying Gangsters. She won the gold in the cones in Hungary for the US. She's like a who's who.
Yes, she is.
We got a lot of who's who tonight. Mary, do you mind holding on for 1 minute, because we have to go to break, but it'll be a short break. Stay with us on the Horse Talk Show. Okay. We'll be right back. I'm going to eat my food. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Palm Chevrolet, and our broadcast and television sponsor, Larson Hay, and also to our supporting sponsors, Equisafe, Nirvana Medical Spa, Showcase Properties of Central Florida, the Equine Performance and Innovative Center, and Summit Joint Performance.
This hour of the Horse Talk Show is presented by Palm Chevrolet in Ocala, where the entire team is committed to making your experience in sales and service hassle-free and easier than ever with no games or gimmicks. Come in and visit on Southwest College Road or online at palmchevrolet.com. A second-to-none experience with all the amenities. Palm Chevy, find new roads.
Nirvana, Ocala's premier medical spa, is leading the way in great skin with all the newest in treatment options, offering prejuvenation for younger clients and rejuvenation for all ages. Nirvana knows you want to look your very best, but we've all seen people with the telltale signs of too much work. We want you to look like you, just better, brighter and younger, with all the newest and best in technology and all in the most beautiful surroundings. Like Nirvana Medical Spa on Facebook and find them on the web at nirvanamedicalspa.com. Become a better, brighter and younger you.
Hi, this is Hall of Fame jockey Mike Smith. You're listening to the Horse Talk Show.
Back on the Horse Talk Show, presented by Palm Chevrolet, your hometown Chevy experience. Thank you to Larson Farms, our broadcast sponsor.
Gigi will not be riding in the Grand Prix.
That was funny.
In the final round.
Idaho's finest alfalfa. I'm trying to keep a straight face. Catered by Florence and the Travelers. This is amazing. It is like a deconstructed version of shepherd's pie with a lamb chop and mashed potatoes. And there's some amazing sauces that we're dipping in here. Absolutely delicious unless you're from Texas, and then it's 10 times the size, right?
You don't eat sheep.
And joining us on the phone, I have Mary Phelps, and I'm so excited to have Mary Phelps with us. She, of course, is a very famous equestrian in this area and way beyond. Travels with her ponies internationally, has been very successful. I'm not going to tell you how old she is unless she wants to tell you, but I am so impressed by the fact that Mary works as hard as she does with these ponies and travels with her and her husband, Wayne, who is a godsend. What a wonderful chap he is. And they're just an incredible team. So, Mary, share with us something really cool from this year. And I know you have a lot of really amazing things from this year, but share something with us that's happened with you and your ponies that maybe I could say hint 4 in hand.
Yes. So that is so much fun. So we've been training 4 in hand, because why not? And getting better and better at it on our farm. In fact, I just came in from the barn and gave them all baths, and my friend Jeannie Abbott is out there braiding them because
I love
tomorrow we're going to Black Prong and we're going to do a combined test, and then on Thursday they have a driving derby series where you just put the pedal to the metal and go around all these obstacles as fast as you can.
I can get us a tailgate and a tent.
Yeah, we have. I have a spot there. You're welcome to come. And this weekend in Mechlem, Germany, is another World Cup driving event with my trainer and dear friend Bram Chardon, and he did a super job in Geneva. He won. He beat Boyd Excel by eight points in the final round. His sister said, "I can't believe we went that fast." It really looks awesome, and you can watch it all on Clip My Horse TV. But anyway, the exciting news of this year, well, is yet to come, and it's going to be how we're going to start off the new year. Because right after he's done in Mechlem, he's getting on a plane, and so far so good. It looks like everything is all go. And he's coming here from January 2nd to the 9th to help me. And January 5th, we are hosting a wonderful evening with Bram Chardon at the Black Prong Equestrian Village. They have a chef there.
That's amazing.
And we're going to do, So on my website, horsesgaily.com, I have a link to all the information, and we still have a few tickets left. And we are going to have a clinic there with really, really good drivers. January 5th and 6th. That's a Wednesday and a Thursday. So I'm all excited because we went there. So that was the highlight of our year, that as soon as we were able to travel, we got whatever shots we needed and got on a plane, and we went to the Netherlands and stayed there for 3 weeks. I'm also a photographer and journalist, and
in her spare time.
Well, it's a great way to go to all the best shows.
That's true.
We went to Aachen, and we went to Kronenberg for the Pair World Championships. So it was so wonderful to go back to the Netherlands and be back in Europe again. And we stay very close to the Chardons and spend a lot of time there. So we're just, ending up a really good, happy, healthy year, praise God, and have a lot of plans for the coming year here in Florida, doing a lot of competitions, and hopefully we are taking the ponies back to Europe this summer to train back at
Green.
So that's all our big dreams, and so that's kind of what's going on with us. And I sat down for the first time today.
In like years. Yes.
Yeah.
First time in 2021 I sat down, Mary, you're amazing. You're a great example to us all, and you and Wayne are incredible. So we wish you the very best. Thank you for calling in and sharing all these great successes. And thank you for letting us live vicariously through you and all of your adventures.
You can follow us on horsesdaily.com, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yes.
And I know we'll get to see each other soon.
Very soon. I'm coming to get my vase and bringing money. Thank you.
Awesome.
We love you.
Okay.
Yes.
Talk about the vase, by the way. The
Yes.
vase. You can explain
The
what
vase.
that is.
Yes, the
All
vase.
right, darling.
Thank
Okay,
you.
We love you.
Love you too. Happy 2022.
Thank you. You too.
I think Jennifer's been trying to call us. Poor Jennifer. Every time she calls, we're on the phone. Here, I'll call her back. Do you know how many minutes we have left? 3. Okay.
Hello?
Hello. Sorry, I know you've called several times, but we had some other people on the phone.
Well, I know, and I didn't know that this was the phone number.
Yes, this was
and you
it.
said to call, so
Yes.
I thought, well, I'll just keep trying.
Just call us. Well, I got to see you last night, and I thought you should give us a call because we've shared a wonderful story of yours about Tough. And you can actually go back and you can look that up. We have that on YouTube, I believe, and on prior shows. A great story of a horse that she did everything she could to save. And just did an incredible job. And actually, Dr. Rulan at the Equine Performance Innovative Center was a huge part of that with the hyperbaric chamber and so many other. And Tough has such a great story, and I think he's going to get a lip chip, isn't he?
He got a lip chip today.
He got a lip chip.
He got a lip chip today.
Oh, you got to send us, yeah.
And Louisa, little known fact, Tough was conceived at Brad's farm in Texas. Really? So Brad had a big part in just bringing this guy into the world.
How cool is that?
Yeah, so, and then he chipped him today, so.
Yeah, they're going to do a story about Tough in one of the publications down in Barrel Publications in Texas in the next week or so, about another month or so. Jennifer and Tough's story and the whole deal about the horse.
That's wonderful.
And then the breeders of Frenchman's Fabulous, his dad, are going to help us. So
that's so awesome.
Kind of a tribute to the horse.
That's wonderful.
And to Jennifer also.
Yeah.
Well, and Louisa, here's the good thing, since you did that story. Not only has he grown, he's this normal, healthy, almost 2-year-old now, but we've just randomly checked his kidney function, and it's even better than we hoped. It's within normal limits. I mean, everything. And when we got it, we just we had this part when Dr. Roland, drew the blood, and then they sent it back. We were having a private celebration because we thought maybe he might stay in the chronic stage, but he's not. He's back within normal limits. And other than my
such
boy,
good news.
And so
That's
he's
awesome.
being pointed to the barrel futurities, just like
Wow.
a normal horse that's never been through anything. And he is living up to his name because
He's
I think
tough. He's tough.
he is.
He's tough, but he's not as tough as your Mustang.
That's another story. I just got the wrap up here on the Horse Talk Show. We'll be back in just a minute. Stay with us.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
I can't believe you remembered me.
Yeah, I called.
And I was supposed to give you a 30-minute, reminder, wasn't I?
Yeah, someone forgot. That's okay.
I didn't. Well, I did. But I think we were supposed to go to break.
We're not on break?
No, we're chatting. Blowing your nose. Yeah. We've got a crazy crowd in here, Mike. Crazy crowd in here. We're having an. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Palm Chevrolet, and our broadcast and television sponsor, Larson Hay, and also to our supporting sponsors, Equisafe, Nirvana Medical Spa, Showcase Properties of Central Florida, the Equine Performance and Innovative Center, and Summit Joint Performance. World-class equine rehab promoting faster recovery is available at the Equine Performance Center Ocala. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy, an underwater treadmill, a saltwater spa, an aquapacer, MagnaWave, a vibration plate, swimming pool, massage and laser therapies. With post-surgical care, memberships, packages and BOGOs, EPC delivers a rejuvenated horse through proven and innovative rehab. Like Equine Performance Center now on Facebook and find them on the web at epcrehab.com.
This show was brought to you in part by TT Distributors, dedicated to bringing their customers the largest selection of quality horse supplements, products, and farrier supplies in Florida at affordable prices. Also online at ttdistributors.com.
Hi, I'm Alan Davies with Equine Therapy International. Today we're at Engineered Equine Performance, celebrating the new saltwater chilled treadmill. This particular chilled equine saltwater treadmill is a game changer. As you can see, the finest materials are used. The filtration system, coarse, fine filtration, no chemicals. We use UV, ozone, combination of filtration to keep the highest water chemistry standards. Being a saltwater unit, only the finest stainless steel and materials are used. That's important when it comes to longevity and cost of service over the life of the unit. This unit also has integrated massage jets with fine bubbles and coarse air bubbles for the therapy. The control system on this is Siemens industrial grade, top of the line technology, straight from Germany, but also serviceable here in the US.
Hi, this is Hall of Fame jockey Mike Smith. You're listening to the Horse Talk Show.
Back on the Horse Talk Show, presented by Palm Chevrolet, your hometown Chevy experience. Thank you to Larson Farms, our broadcast sponsor, Idaho's finest alfalfa. I'm Louisa Barton in the studio. I have a top 5-star eventer, Dani Moguel, here. I have Gail Rice, who bred the incredible Medina Spirit, who won the Kentucky Derby this year. I have Jody Everton here, who is one of the trainers at Chestnuthill Arabians and is starting the Equine Industry School and does the Ocala Stirrups program for our children. And then I have Brad Bolen here from Lip Chip LLC, bringing the most incredible technology and science to the safety and health and well-being of our horses in all sports. And then I also had Santa Claus here, who from all the way from the North Pole with Equine Therapy International, who has the best treadmills ever. We absolutely love them. I got to see one in action in Aiken. And then on the phone, I have Mike. And it is an open mic night. And so people have been trying to guess Mike who. And you might not recognize his voice because he's got a little bit of a bug at the moment. So he's a bit husky sounding. But on the phone, I have Hall of Fame jockey Mike Smith, who won
from Dexter, New Mexico.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
How'd you know that?
Because I know. I bought a load of hay in Dexter today.
That's funny. Mike, how are you? Did you have a lovely Christmas?
I sure did. I hope you guys had the same.
We did. Tell us something about this year that you can share with us that was just a really big deal to you. Something that was a big accomplishment or a big something just really important that happened in 2021.
Well, I would have to say, getting the opportunity to ride Corniche, and then winning the Breeders' Cup Juvenile on him. He's a colt that has a lot of upside, and excited to see where it takes him. But he'd be my 2021 anyway, horse of 2021, and hopefully it's 2022.
Yes, for sure. I first heard about him at Ocala Breeder Sales. I was interviewing Nick DeMerick, who we love. Jackie and Nick are just incredible people. And he said to me at OBS when I interviewed him before the Breeders' Cup races, several weeks before, he told Gigi and I, Corniche, watch out, he's really something. And then I heard Mike Smith's riding him, and I said, now he's really, really something. Because now not only did he get a really good foundation here with the Demericks, but he's a really good horse. And when Nick says, look out for this horse, and then I find out you're on him, oh, well, there you go. There's your winner.
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. Yeah. So looking forward to 2022 then is probably the Kentucky Derby, something to look forward to. Always.
Yeah, I think he gets back. He took a little month off. He went to Kentucky to Windstar, just his little R&R. He should be getting back here to California anytime soon, I would imagine. So, yeah, I'm just looking for him to get started back up and see where it takes us. Again, he's the kind of colt that I'm really excited about what the future holds for him. So, hopefully, it's all I dream of.
Yeah, it should be quite an exciting year. I think 2022 will be hopefully a great year for all of us. So. Absolutely. Well, we certainly hope your symptoms get better. And thank you so much for calling, even though you had a little bit of a scratchy throat.
Yeah, well, anytime. I just wanted to give you guys a holler. Sorry, I'm sick. It's not COVID, though.
That's the first thing he said when he texted me. It's not COVID.
I was negative. Yeah, it's not COVID.
Over the phone.
Man, I got probably the worst flu that I ever had. And
really?
Whoever bought hay out of Dexter, New Mexico, we thank you for supporting the town, man. Appreciate it.
That's Brad Bolen with Lip Chip. I'll send you a link to him.
You, Brad.
We get 30 loads a year from The Boglers.
From the
Boglers?
Boglers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I used to work for them when I was a little kid.
Martin Bogler. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yep. Him and Aaron, they're good people. We get about 30 to 35 loads a year from them. We just got a load in today.
That's awesome.
Good deal. Well, we appreciate it.
That's really, really cool. What a small world it is. Well, Mike, we love you. And
Love you guys.
you're amazing.
Happy New Year.
Yes,
You guys
happy
have a great
2022.
Happy New Year, man. Yeah, and a healthy one.
Yes, a healthy one. And I'll be sending you some more grandbaby pictures, okay?
There you go. Yeah, I like that. God bless you guys. Bye.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay, take care, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
Bye-bye. God bless. Mike Smith, Hall of Famer. Wow, what a guy to call. I mean, we have stars in the room, and then we have stars calling us on the phone, like top equestrians. Yeah.
From South Carolina.
And for him to call in with a scratchy throat like that, like not feeling 100%, what a guy. Isn't he something?
Yeah, guy.
When he won the Triple Crown on Justify, I was like,
yes.
There's a few people in the racing world that I just want to see achieve certain things. Mark Cassey is one. I like to see him win the Kentucky Derby because he's won the other two legs.
Yes.
And I'd love to see Mike Smith still riding. What is he, 52, 53, something like that, I think, and still fit and riding like that and winning and that's.
Mike's a good Christian guy too. I remember back during the middle of COVID, the racetrack chaplaincy was having a really big problem raising money because of COVID. And right after Ruidoso got open that year, Mac came out and signed autographs. I mean, 2.5, 3 hours of him and Justified, and he didn't have to do that, but the racetrack chaplaincy needed the money. And he stayed all day long until the last autograph was done.
He is that way. He's he's got one of the kindest hearts of anyone I've ever met. And, he treats everybody the same way. Good. I'm so glad you're here. Yes. Can you come over here and tell us what we had? Yeah. This is Josh from Florence and the Travelers, who has catered us all this delicious tonight. So we had to start with, what did we have to start with, Josh? You might have to come a bit closer so we can catch your, yes, Josh Asensio here. Oh yes, I will. So we only have, I can't believe we only have 5 minutes left. Oh my gosh, where did it go? And I have to mention something else. Thank you, Gigi. So Josh, tell us what we ate tonight.
So the first course was a puff pastry with a pear sauce on the bottom, goat cheese, sauteed onion, and then a little sail of pear.
It was delicious.
And then this
lamb.
It was lamb. That was pan-seared. And then the orange sauce is carrot, onion, and a port wine reduction. And the green sauce is pea, celery, and olive oil.
Delicious. And then this.
This is Megan's creation. So it's 1 part gin, 1 part Bailey's, and then 2 parts coffee. And then chocolate ice cream.
That's dessert. So we'll have that after the show. Josh, thank you so much. Amazing job. The food was absolutely scrumptious. Yes. Florence and the Travelers with 2 L's. You can find them online.
Where are they?
They're right here in Ocala. And they make everything themselves and fresh.
Do you only cater, or you have a little
Right now we're
cafe?
catering. We're hoping to get a food truck soon.
Yeah. Really cool. I have a really, really fast mention to make at the end that is so important. Billy Turner, who was the trainer of Seattle Slew, an incredible guy I got to meet at the Ocala Jockey Club a couple of years ago. Sweetheart of a man, was diagnosed with cancer a couple of years ago and had some other health issues going on. He's been in the hospital. He is now coming home for hospice care with his wife. And our prayers and thoughts and love go to him and his family. And we also just want you to know that there is a GoFundMe. We have it up there on the screen for you right there. And really ask you if you would all make a donation and help him out with all of his medical costs. And our hearts go out to everybody involved there. So really an amazing man. We have got to wrap up the show very quickly. Thank you so much for tuning in all year. Thank you to our wonderful guests here that came and joined us, Florence and the Travelers, for our catering. It's been an incredible year, and we've got a lot to look forward to. So happy 2022, and whether you're in Ocala, Marion County, the horse capital of the world or not, happy horsing around till the same time next week.